You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously.
Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
Peace, family. Are you tired of being denied life necessities such as cars, housing, and credit cards due to lack of credit history? Then if so, give Brother New a call today. Brother New will help you legally boost your credit score by adding seasoned trade lines. Brother New also does credit consultations. Make the change today. Call 504-276-2033 or visit TradelinesWithGamba.com.
Greetings, family. Greetings. How's everyone doing? It's Professor Griff, and of course, y'all are tuned in to Serious Minds RNTV on this Tuesday. Very interesting time that we live in. In any event, family, today's show, one of them heartfelt kind of shows, but we want to give our good brother, elder, now ancestor, Renoko Rashidi, a good send-off. So today, I entitled the show, Past, P-A-S-T, meaning the past, and then past, P-A-S-S, or the passing, and then, but never forgotten. We don't speak of our greats as being dead. All right. We rarely hear Jesus' name mentioned in that context. You never hear Christians say the late Jesus, right? You don't hear Muslims saying the late Muhammad. So we're not going to speak of our greats as being dead. All right. So in any event, I want to thank everyone for coming on at these sporadic times. And I take it that's why they give us the platforms in the way that they give us, and they operate the way they operate. We got to come on when we come on. Sometimes I have the time, but the desire is not there to facilitate a conversation. So it has to be real. I have to be genuine. I have to be upfront. And in most cases, just transparent in order to kind of handle the conversation. John Trey, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout, bro. I saw something on your Instagram page. It's a no-no. I started hit you in the back of the head with a rubber band. You know, sometimes you get them rubber bands, you sneak up on somebody and be like, pow. Anyway, yeah, we'll talk a little bit later on. All right? We'll talk a little bit later on about that, Mr. John Trey. Sir, any event, ain't no love lost. You know that. But anyway, if you do not know who Dr. Goss is, if you do not know who Renoko Rashidi is, I'm going to give you a few minutes to look these individuals up. Runoko Rashidi and Dr. Goss. All right. This is Serious Minds. All right. This is not the other show. All right. So I'm going to need y'all to look these individuals up. Can y'all do that? Look the individuals up. Dr. Goss and Runoko Rashidi. All right. Please do me that favor, family. Well, really do yourself the favor. All right. Okay. Okay. Got you. All right. Once you find Dr. Goss and Dr. Runoko Rashidi, I need you to put a quote or something up so that we can read it and we can see it. The best way, especially in 2021, is to keep their names and their energy and their spirit alive in us, is to speak their names and pour digital libation. Nah, John Trey, I don't even want you to give me no apology on this digital platform. I need to hear your voice, bro. For real. You talking about the main #1 voice in hip-hop. You're killing me. Killing me, bro. But I'm just letting you know, John Trey, that ain't my voice. But you tripping. For real. You really tripping. I guess for a minute, you turned into a fucking fanboy for a minute. I was like, nah, not my dude. All right. Leo Simone, thank you very much for the heads up. I think I adjusted it to the point where it's cool now. Chalk it off to my age, sis. Thanks to everyone for the birthday wishes. I turned 61 on August 1st. Hopefully I'm a clearer individual. I did drink my water this morning because we promised that one another the other day we was going to drink more water. We was going to exercise. All right. I did take a couple of people's faces down off my punching bag. So I'm not going to focus in on that. I'm going to focus back in on me and get the technique right. All right. All right. Nah, John Trey, you good. You just assigning the wrong energy to the wrong individual. That's all. That's it. I'm not sure if you took a nursing class or first aid class or health class. You know, when you check at someone's pulse, of course, you do it with the index finger and the middle finger, and you put it on the side where the thumb is. All right? So you can feel the pulse. You understand what I'm saying? And if it ain't... yeah, then nah, bro. Can't roll with it. Oh, give thanks, Miss Simone. No, John Trey, I truly live by you don't straighten the king's crown in public. That's why I said let's talk. Outside of this digital platform. Dr. Khalid El Akeem. If you'd like to join me, Khalid, just let me know. Everyone is supposed to be looking up Renoko Rashidi and Dr. Goss. Give me a quote from these individuals. Give me something positive so we could give them a good sending off. All right. So our ancestors can welcome them home. All right. The amount and the body of work that Runoko Rashidi has given us for you young people that I've read that don't even know who the individual is. It's sad. There was a conversation happening as what's the rapper name? DaBaby. As they were coming at him, I saw all the vitriol. I saw all the clapping back at the brother. I'm not going to get into that conversation. We'll talk about that at another time. But when they was clapping back at him, I think one of the things that they was coming at DaBaby about was the fact that he didn't know who Questlove was. And there's so much that we can say about that situation with DaBaby. I'm not going to try to cram that conversation in to this conversation. There's so many layers to that. All right? So many layers to that. Shout out to Quan. What's good with you, Quan? Shabaka the Rebel. What's good with you? All right, Mr. DJ King James. What's happening, man? No, you're absolutely wrong, DJ King James. I don't know what world you live in, but no, Hidden Colors did not do that. Maybe in your world, but we already knew who our good brother Renoko Rashidi was. Yeah, I just don't know how old you are, what world you live in. All right, so no. No, sir. Absolutely not. No. No. Now, if you live in one of them other worlds, then yeah, I can see what you're saying, but no. No. I'm not trying to take away from what the brother did and his accomplishments and what he did with putting certain people on, but yeah, that's late, man. Yeah. All right. Give thanks, little goddess. What's up, Quan? All right. Here's a beautiful quote. Thank you, Body Rock, the 8. All right. And this is a Renoko Rashidi quote. If all white people left us today, white supremacy would continue. Whew. 9_Ether21. What's good? I don't want to hear about light skin or red bone or high yellow or high toned biscuit brown or mixed. I am a black man, an African, and I love it. If you don't, and if you don't, I feel sorry for you. Woo. Supporting black people is neither racism, or racist. It is collective self-preservation and good common sense. Dr. Rashidi. That was given to us by Dr. Khalid El Hakim. All right. See, but these are the quotes, and these are the sayings, and these are the whisperings and utterance as the elders and now ancestors teach us. These are the utterance that we should remember. All right. A quote from Dr. Runoko Rashidi. If the black woman is a queen, and I believe that she is, why would I settle for something less than royalty? Why wouldn't we want to come on today and understand the past Because understanding the past, and you would appreciate the body of work that this brother has given us. All right? And if you're just now discovering who Dr. Rashidi, Renoko Rashidi is, and even Dr. Goss, then you would appreciate these brothers. Yeah, Renoko Rashidi was not that old. A few years older than me. So if you're just tuning in, this is Professor Griff on Serious Minds, RNTV. And what we're doing right now is we are discussing, having a fireside chat about our good brother, our good brothers, Dr. Runoko Rashidi and Dr. Goss. All right. Just kind of going over some of the things that they left us to ponder. All right. Renoko Rashidi's death announced academic community, more scholars and scholar and historian. The death of the respected academic Renoko Rashidi was announced late last night by his friends and family. This was the night before. He passed away while on a research trip to Egypt on August 2nd. Messages of love and supporting remembrance are pouring in for this story online. Let's take a look at his incredible life and academic career. So the question now, who is Renoko Rashidi? If you do not know, now is not the time to be on Serious Minds faking it. All right? We need you to find out ASAP. Google the man's name. Peace, TJ. It's good with you. Renoko Rashidi described himself as a scholar, historian, author, and lecturer. Born in 1954, the historian was about 67 years old when he passed away. He held frequent seminars about African history, Pan-Africanism, and focused his work specifically on the global African presence, which details the movement of Africans outside of Africa, African diaspora, before and after the enslavement of our people. All right? Dr. Renoko Rashidi. I didn't get information firsthand about Dr. Goss. So if anyone has that information, please pass it on. All right? Yeah, you're absolutely right. His artifacts and picture collection was second to none. I mean, whew, you talking about bringing receipts, man. This is why I'm always humbled when people give thanks. Even as of late with my born day, people are generally and truly concerned about my health and welfare, as I am of yours. This is why I dedicate myself to do what I do. But I just still want to know. I still want someone to pull my coat and say, yo, let me talk to you about that situation, as I did with John Trey today. I still want someone to pull my coat. Like someone sent me a text message a few seconds ago about DaBaby. Yeah. That conversation we got to have at a whole nother time. So many layers to that, for real. And I'm not just saying that just to say it. I'm serious when I say that. You know, when you say you're a fan of someone, well, I don't do the fan thing. I just don't. If I'm into what you're doing, I'm into what you're doing as a whole. I'm not into the other stuff. All right? Anyway. No, you're right, Shabaka the Rebel. And just to let y'all know, so I could put a cap on that conversation about DaBaby, I don't even use the term believe, but I don't think we should, after we hear and see other people condemning someone that looks like us, I don't think anybody should jump on the bandwagon and start condemning individuals. Now, we can look into what the brother said and what the brother did, and we can make our own assessment after we follow proper protocol, but don't force me into and pressure me into going along with the chorus, which y'all know that I'm not going to do. I don't share y'all's thinking or y'all's feeling. Plain and simple. Because when we start asking people whose side you on, we can call a roll. Did y'all hear what I said? Once we start asking the question, what side you on, we can easily call a roll. And some of the people that you like, listen to, and fans of, you may not even like them. So don't say, but because Professor Griff is being quiet about the DaBaby situation, when it comes to them other people, that I must agree with what he said or whatever. Now, don't do that to yourself. You're going to assign to me a position, and you didn't even hear from me. Nah. How y'all know I ain't trying to get in touch with DaBaby? Maybe I want to talk to the young brother myself. But I'm not, because somebody else is condemning him, I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and do like y'all do and condemn the brother. I'm not doing that, man. You let me determine whether I feel it's a situation that I want to talk about, whether I think he right, wrong, or whatever. Don't try to assign some position to me, or some thinking, or some feeling, or some sentiment to me. All right, because who's gonna feel when we bleed? All right, peace from Birmingham. Peace. What's good with you? Peace to the gods and goddesses. What's going on? All right. Nah. Somebody had the nerve to send me a text message. I said, first of all, I don't listen to DaBaby's music. But DaBaby, just like any other artist, have the right to express themselves the way they want to express themselves. So it was fine when he was calling us bitches, niggas, and hoes and all that kind of stuff. It was fine with you then. But as soon as he started using language that you don't like, all of a sudden now you want to condemn the man. Y'all need to stop being fucking hypocrites. I'm going to leave that right there before I get riled up about it. Y'all so... I said I was going to stop. Yeah. Yeah. You go get me a glass of water. Give thanks, man. Really appreciate that. If y'all like to support independent black media, you can donate. Hit the Cash App, $ Professor Griff, as given to me by the top moderator in the world, in the universe. There's no height requirement, but her name is Quan S. If you would like to support the independent black media, you can do that. Whether you're here on somebody else's platform, make sure they have some integrity though. Make sure they're halfway borderline transparent and speaking truth to power. All that other stuff we're not going for. All right. Taj Palmer. Come on, let's get the initials right, bro. It's S1W, not SW1. I got you though. Right. All right. Oh, let me get some water, man. Y'all killing me. Someone sent me a message the other day, asked me, could I go live? Trinity, what's good with you, bro? Thank you, thank you, thank you. SPA original man, thank you. David, Front Roy Senior, you gotta look Dr. Goss up, man. Do I have Dr. Goss products down here? I was just telling someone about Dr. Goss. Who was I telling? Telling somebody he has some dynamic products for real. I've been all right, Trinity. What's good with you, man? All right, family. We are going to have to not rely on the Professor Griffs of the world and all the other people that come on and lay out the information as we've been laying it out. Dr. Renoko Rashidi's work is in my Alternative Black Studies course. All right. I don't voodoo glitch. I don't have one teacher over the other. I don't do that. This is not me picking rap songs or R&B love songs, bruh. I have different teachers that taught me different things. I have martial arts instructors that have taught me things. I've meditated and learned from different people. I've eaten out of the same plate in the same bowl with strangers in my travels. So I can't even answer that question. Who's my top 5 teachers? I don't know, no disrespect to you, Voodoo Glitch, but that's childish, man. I've learned from a lot of people. Deeper than that, Mr. Voodoo Glitch, sir, I've learned from you, Quan, and everyone else that comes on and that responds to the fact that I'm on the air. So I learned from you. So yeah, even if I'm learning what not to do. Thank you, need to know. What subject you talking about? I mean, yeah. The amount of knowledge that I have gained and wisdom and understanding just up under all of the ministers in the Nation of Islam is ridiculous. All the information that I've gotten from Ashwa Kwesi and Mary Ra Kwesi, it is ridiculous. Ivan Van Sertima, Dr. Ben, I mean, just in Wali Mukebamani Baruti, just Dr. Suzar, hell, Tiny Taylor. You name Dr. Clark. Yeah, it's just too much. So, top 5, I don't even know how to answer that question. It's just too vast. And most of them that I have studied and met and sat at their feet, I haven't learned, enough to even tie their shoe. No. Because along with what they've given us and continue to give us, we still haven't caught up with it yet. Yeah, Wayne Chandler. Man. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Just with what Dr. Francis Cressy Welsing has given to me. Whether the private conversations I've had with her or, the public ones where I sat in the audience like you sat in the audience. Thank you very much. Someone said, this is not sports, this is information. Dr. Renoko Rashidi says, knowledge is not something that should be hidden away. That's why I owe a debt of gratitude to the Ashwaquasis of the world who've uncovered these things. This is why some people want to dismiss the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, but a lot of what we think we already knew, that stuff was hidden. All right? Until, Now, Frida, we're going to put your ass in timeout for that one. I'm going to let that one go for right now. But you get put in timeout for that one. Gas Tactical, what's good with you? You all right? If you're just tuning in, it's Professor Griff, and we're giving our good brother, Dr. Runoko Rashidi, a good send-off. The brother lost his life the other day as he was taking our people on a research trip to Egypt on August 2nd. He passed away. And our good brother, Dr. Goss, look up Dr. Goss and look up his products. He passed away as well. They say death come in threes. Let's be mindful, family. All right? Do not come on here talking about other subjects. If you're not going to give us a quote and lend to the conversation on sending our brother home, all right, you will get blocked, put in timeout, i.e. a digital kick in the ass. Something was going to happen. I'm not sure. Sometimes I hope and wish these digital platforms would allow me to ease my goddamn hand through the camera and grab you by your goddamn neck sometime. But it won't allow me to do that. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be violent. I'm just saying I just need to slide my hand through sometimes and come over there where you are and be like, remember, this is Serious Minds. All right? Our good brother, Dr. Runoko Rashidi, who's given us so much, has passed away on August 2nd, my daughter's born day. All right? Let's look up Dr. Runoko Rashidi, Runoko, Rashidi, Rashidi. All right? Exactly. Gas_tactical. Exactly. We have to keep that brother's energy and spirit alive. If you are, don't be embarrassed. If you don't know who Dr. Runoko Rashidi is, now is the time you should learn about him. All right? Click off for a second. Google the man. Then come on back on. We'll wait on you. Ain't no problem. Come on. But what you shouldn't do is come on here with foolish comments and statements. All right? Oh, wow. It's dope. He signs your book, The African Presence in Europe. That was the next question I was going to ask. Name me some of the works of Dr. Runoko Rashidi. Someone said he was a doctor, but a doctor of what? If you can take some of these like doctors like Dr. Fauci, who the fuck? Yeah, some of these dudes get degrees in underwater bubble baths. Some of these degrees get in between my butt cheeks, my ass is itching degrees, and y'all don't question them about shit. He was a doctor to us. I don't think Dr. Clark even graduated high school, but Dr. Clark was a doctor to us. You can't prove otherwise. So don't tell me about calling somebody doctor or master teacher or whatever. They've proven themselves to us to be master teachers. Y'all always want to assign these lofty titles to people that don't give a rat's ass about you. But the people that work and speak in your behalf, you're so ready to belittle them. A doctor of what? And you act as though they can only be called a doctor and get validation from them other people that don't even like you. Gas Tactical said the introduction to the study of African classical civilizations, the global African presence. All right. The African presence in early Asia, one of the monumental works. He did a lecture called Who's the Original Man? Go look at his work when he talks about who's the original people in Asia. He took you around the world and showed you we the original people. And like Ishaka Musabara Shango said, everywhere we go, our foot's in the sands of time. Everywhere. Everywhere we go. Thank you, Khalid. He was a doctor of divinity. He talked about the early presence in Latin America and other places. All right? That's the thing we should do tonight. Light a candle. If you can't do anything else, pour libation. Put a picture of the man up on your altar. All right? I sat and talked with the man probably twice. Don't do that. It's disrespectful. Don't ask me what the man said. That conversation was between him and myself. And if there's anything that he wanted me to share with you, I would have shared it already. So no, don't ask. Thank you for the information, Quan. Go on YouTube and pull up the man's name, Dr. Renoko Rashidi. Pull what you can pull from the man. Keep the man's name on your lips and in your spirit. All right? Dr. Renoko Rashidi is also a highly successful author, having published collections of essays as well as books about Black culture and Black history. He was a prolific academic writer, publishing 22 books across his career. These include The Black Image of Antiquity, Black Star, the African Presence in Early Europe, as well as Uncovering the African Past. Rashidi also traveled across the world, visiting 124 countries. Wow. As well as lecturing and teaching in 67 of them. In 2005, he received the honorary doctorate from the Amun-Ra Theology Seminary in LA. Wow. Recently, he has been researching the African artifacts and African cultural presence in museums around the world. He's also been part of the curatorial and academic board, of the Pan-African Heritage Museum in 2020. Renoko Rashidi's death announced online. Still trying to get how he passed. World-renowned historian and history scholar Renoko Rashidi has passed away while visiting Egypt. Lost a great scholar, R.I.P. Renoko Rashidi. I've seen him get hyped and argue with anyone. I've never seen him get hyped and argue with anyone. Well, the good king, you won't be saying that shit about me. You understand? Saying, I hope I'm worthy enough to even be mentioned, when I go back to the essence. So you met him in Boston? Okay, cool. All right, Easy D, I got you. All right. Hey, Nathan Howard, what's good with you, bro? You just finished the Black Image in Antiquity? All right. So then, with this brother's passing and the body of work that he has left us with, how many of us now will pick up the baton and move his work forward? Battling this whole idea of critical race theory. Now, listen, hold on. I'm going to say this. Let me see if I can get this right. Help me out, fam. Khaled, if you're still on, can you help me out? These people are so disgusted with their past. Rather than confront it and deal with it and learn something, they rather make it illegal for you to study it. Let that marinate for a minute. Let it marinate for a minute. I'm going to say that again. Or do I need to say that again? I don't think so. I'd rather you say it. Put it in the words that you would like. Put what I said in your language. They are so damn disgusted with themselves. Rather than face their history, which is a bloody history, they would rather make it illegal for you to even talk about critical race theory. Voodoo Glitch, you're absolutely correct. What is critical race theory going to say about January 6th? So rather than have the discussion and talk about it so we can all learn something, you rather make it illegal and bar us from the campus, bar us from the television shows, bar us from social media, and make it a crime to talk about critical race theory. And you get punished for it. No, loyal_T, you're absolutely correct. They hold on to our history, but make it illegal for us to hold on to it. They steal and take what they want to take. from our history to better their culture, but we can't talk about it. Nah. Nah. Magenta, I don't know what you mean by that. Please clarify that. Rather than deal with the ramifications of what their history actually is, they would rather make it illegal to teach and study the legacy of white supremacy. Yeah, they're not going to do that. They'd rather just make it illegal. Yeah, Emma Brown, I don't know about that. Nah, I'm good. We do have an army. Magenta? How do you think so many people manage to get knowledge itself? We do have an army. I'm a soldier. We ain't where we used to be. We got some scholars in the army. Right here. I'm one of them. I'm the soldier. And it's my weapon right here. Thank you. I'm armed. Right here. Thank you. Taj Palmer, thank you very much. You're a 4-star general. Thank you. We here. We here. We come. We armed with the truth. You don't see them running scared? That's why they're making it illegal for us to speak. I know Magenta, whoever the individual is a troll. Quan will block them. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, so I don't even know what to tell some of these people, man. But I don't get some people, they'll never get it. I just don't, This is why it takes armies of them to shut it down. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, yeah. Why is it that they run scared, though, when you say certain things? My words shouldn't, they got big, gigantic armies with guns and money and all kind of stuff. So why you fear about what I say? Obviously, something about this that they're afraid of. You don't even want to have a conversation. You're right, Augustus. Power to the people. Now I need to know. We ain't going to reveal that. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the weapon right here, man. The Black Samurai. I know. The truth hurts. It really does. Yes, sir. They have so much invested in the absurd idea that puts a premium on their skin color. They are willing to put forth a scorched earth policy to maintain the lie, but the lie is being busted up. Troy Scott, you're absolutely correct. Truth is a powerful weapon. And when you do the work that Dr. Khalid El Hakim is doing, that Runoko Rashidi is doing, Ashwa Kwesi and other brothers presenting the artifacts and putting it in front of them, how you gonna argue with that? The man took you around the globe and showed you black people everywhere on the goddamn everywhere on the planet. How you gonna argue with that? Come on, man. everywhere on the planet. So come on. How you going to defeat them without an army? There's an army of scholars that are right at our fingertips, and no one dare to come challenge us. They run and hide and make laws and want to penalize you. So to Dr. Goss, Dr. Renoko Rashidi, even our good sister Patricia Newton, who gave us a body of work that's just, off the meat rack, along with sisters like Jewel Pookrum and other people. Jewel Pookrum was one of those sisters that my wife Soleil put in one of her songs. Of course, we already know that the melanin is our weapon, but we use it for good. Who else can talk about the global African presence? And you don't hear about one horror story. But then when you talk about these other people colonizing lands, raping, robbing, stealing, destroying, burning, no wonder they don't want to talk about critical race theory. It's critical. So today I wanted to come on for a few minutes, and I wanted to at least have us know who Dr. Runoko Rashidi is and Dr. Goss, know their work, understand who these individuals are, if you're just getting introduced to them or you've already known about them. Light a candle, say a prayer, meditate, pour libation, do whatever it is that your spiritual practice calls you to do. All right? You're absolutely correct, Kwan. All right, so let's remember. All right. So hopefully if I get a chance to come back on or tomorrow, I'm going to deal with this DaBaby, this story, and dealing with the ongoing attack on artists. All right, family. Let's do some research on who the brothers are, pardon me, and let's speak positive things about these individuals. Keep their names on our lips. All right? All right, it's Professor Griff. I'm out of here. Serious minds for serious minds. Seriously. All right? It's Professor Griff, man. Revolution is not an event, it's a process. All right? Let's make it happen. Peace.
Peace, family. Are you tired of being denied life necessities such as cars, housing, and credit cards due to lack of credit history? Then if so, give Brother New a call today. Brother New will help you legally boost your credit score by adding seasoned trade lines. Brother New also does credit consultations. Make the change today. Call 504-276-2033 or visit tradelineswithgamba.com.